Happy Wednesday, Buffalo. Mr. Morris coming to you once again. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, 2020, and I want to just jump right in and do some birthdays. And I want to jump right in because I need to go back and fix a mistake that I had made on Monday. Mr. Morris is starting to lose all track of time throughout all this. Not going to school every day is starting to affect my brain parts up here. So on Monday, I accidentally read Tuesday's birthdays, and I didn't even realize it until this morning when I watched Miss Ochoa do announcements. So I apologize to these two students whose birthday was on Monday. That was Allison McMahon and Ariel Stavridis. Happy birthday, Buffalo. And again, Mr. Morris apologizes for my mistake. Going to today's birthdays, happy birthday to Michael Blackburn, Jacob Cope, and Eden Amanovich. Happy birthday to those Buffalo. So I'm bringing you to a new part of my house. You might say this is my favorite room in the house, even though it's not technically a room. This is actually my back patio. I put a lot of time and effort into making this. I call this my happy place. I got a TV out here. During the summer months, I spent a lot of time out here just watching Cardinal games, which I'm doing that right now. This is an old game. In fact, this is probably one of the most exciting Cardinal games Mr. Morris has ever watched. This is Game 6 of the 2011 World Series. Since there's no new games on right now, Mr. Morris has just been reliving some of these classic games. This is one I watch a lot. Like I said, probably the most exciting game I have ever seen, and I just kind of wanted to share with you guys today. I also decided I'm going to start something new on my my announcement videos. Mr. Morris loves history. That was my favorite thing to learn in school. It was my favorite subject to teach when I was a teacher. And so I'm going to start looking back at some of the famous things that happened on this day throughout history. So today is April 8th. I grabbed this one. This was the only one I thought anybody might recognize. On this date in 1974, Hank Aaron, probably the greatest home run hitter of all time, hit his 715th career home run. He broke Babe Ruth's record. Babe Ruth, perhaps one of the greatest baseball players of all time. But on this date in 1974, Hank Aaron broke his record. He more home runs than anybody until 2007 when Barry Bonds broke Hank Aaron's record. But in Mr. Morris's opinion, Hank Aaron's still the greatest home run hitter of all time. So that was on this date in 1974. So I'll start sharing some of those historical tidbits for you. So my question for you, I've been trying to leave you guys with a question each day. I had a few students reply to my video on Monday, or parents of students that shared some of their favorite restaurants. I had somebody say they were really looking forward to going to Applebee's when this is all said and done. Mr. Morris loves Applebee's. So today my question is, what's your happy place? I'm sharing with you my happy place. Again, I spent a lot of time watching baseball out here. Tonight's actually kind of a special night. You can probably hear the music in the background. One of my neighbors who lives on a street over, you can kind of see the backs of those houses up there. Every couple nights he's kind of been coming out and playing some music for the neighbors. It's been really nice to just kind of sit back and relax. So after I'm done shooting this video, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy some of the music that he's playing. So today Mr. Morris wants to know, what is your happy place? What's that place when you go just makes you feel good? Got a chance to go to Beer Bomb today actually, and I know Mrs. Hardy was up there too not too long ago, and her and I were talking, and we both said just how much Beer Bomb makes us happy and how much we're missing not seeing you guys. So again, we love you all. We miss you all. Big thank you to all your parents, all your teachers who are working so hard right now to make sure you guys are still learning while you are at home. I will go ahead and I will wrap this up. Miss Ochoa will be with you guys tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. Have a great Wednesday, everybody.